thought Sharks got there in time, and he got fouled on the play.
Here's the rookie Hachimura. Drives inside, and the former Wizard, Kelly Oubre Jr. wrestles it away.
And let me make note. The Suns aren't chopped liver offensively. I mean, they're pretty much in the top 10 in every category as well.
6 points, but
that should scare you, right?
Well, exactly. Rubio on the drive, tried to get the scoop reverse. Up ahead to Brown Jr., second-year guard. Book dropping 50 and 10. Collision down inside, and that'll be an offensive foul on Bryant. So 2 fouls on Bryant as he. Yeah, Monty wanted to talk about one evening last week when spoke to Devin as Brown Jr. driving inside, knocked out of bounds on basketball, but they ended up watching some other NBA games together. So practice was over. I mean, he said, you know, this is basically Devin's off time, but he said this is a guy who loves to watch and observe other players.
You get in there,
see what else is going on around the league. Sharks, nice spin inside to the basket.
See where you get an advantage. I mean, I know for me personally, I didn't improve until I did stuff like that. I mean, you have to try to study guys and get an advantage on them.
Yeah, because that's the one thing that, you know, I think a lot of fans just assume that every player sits and watches every other game on those rare off nights, but that's not the case.
Yeah, Sharks got to take that shot right away. I mean, you're right there at 10 feet. I mean, go ahead and knock that thing in.
Beal on the delivery inside, knocked away by Sharks and Booker.
I mean,
at that time by Rubio, forcing the miss. Kaminsky sets and fires from straight away. Sharks trying to grab the rebound. He'll be fouled by the rookie, Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, Hachimura, again, got outboxed. A lot of times you get the rebounds before when the shot's in the air. And Shark got great position, and now he gets the foul.
Well, this is where Dario can use some of that veteran craftiness as he works his way off the screen. Can't connect on that triple.
It really took a bad angle there on Sharks, made his defense a lot easier.
Booker kicking it out to the open shooter Johnson. Inside.
Yeah, Monty's going to really have a lot to say here at halftime.
Kaminsky inside. Hachimura got a piece of it. But Sharks.
He's trying to pass that, actually, and he called it out when he passed it.
Rubio on a tough drive. Won't get it. They're going to call an offensive foul on Rubio. And that's going to be 3 personal fouls on Rubio. We'll take another look at it.
Yeah, Monty's probably going to take a look at it to see if he can get the same call. He kind of swung his arm through at the end, and maybe that's what got it. But initially, it didn't seem like he was trying to create space.
I think I'll just take this triple myself. But here comes Smith on the drive. Hachimura with a 2-hand slam. Look, had Beal on his hip. Nice little head and shoulder. Drops it up inside to Kaminsky, who can't get the reverse.
Yeah, he didn't finish it.
Smith on the drive. Booker with an unbelievable block from behind.
That's definitely all ball.
Just absolutely smothers it.
And Devin's arguing that the ball went off of Hachimura, but that was an excellent defensive play. Devin Booker running them down from behind there and elevating.
Inbound to Beal. Won't get it. Well, you can see the leaping ability of Hachimura, though. 9th pick overall. WCC Player of the Year, leading Gonzaga. 20 points, almost 7 rebounds a game. Beal got the switch. He's looking for a clear out. On the drive and kick, they swing it around. Hachimura with the 3. Follows the miss. Thomas on a tough drive and a left-hand spinner.
But that's up against this Wizards team. They passed the ball well.
Find out what to look for. Sponsored by Schwartz Laser Eye Centers, teamidoc.com.
First to play defense.
Has yet to score. Hachimura inside. Collides with Kaminsky. Is that one flies out of bounds?
Goes right past his head.
Roy Brown Jr. just attacking the basket. Give Rubio the open look. Right. Booker pulls for three, and Beal trailing on the play. Booker's asking, how did you not call that as he came right across my arm? Going to get a 5 and 10 team. Rubio on the tough drive, left hand.
Wow.
Hachimura comes flying in for the block, but they'll get the goaltend.
Did he catch a plane?
Young man is 6'8", but you could see he's got the ability to just leap out of the gym.
A lot of people were down on him in a way during the draft process. And just from what I remembered of him, Gonzaga, I was like, this kid's impressive.
Right now, this is just looking like rec league. Both teams just doing what they want offensively. Very little defensive resistance.
Beware of Bertans. You just can't let him change this game.
Hachimura got a hand on that one. Elia Kobo played well in that first half. Catch and shoot from Cam. Yes, indeed.
So he is going to be pure coming off of those downswings and setting back picks. It's just really quick on that release.
You just think what he's going to be like as he puts on a little more muscle, gets a little stronger. Suns break the double team, nearly had the steal. Hachimura just muscles his way over the top of Saric.
That's some athletic strongness there. I mean, that's
put his shoulder right into the chest of Saric.
Did a stiff leg jump.
Booker walking into the triple, but can't connect.
Suns can't, again, I know if anything, jump up and make him make that decision.
Well, that's exactly what Monty was telling him. Johnson ties up, finds the cutting Saric, left it a little short.
No, Bryant got a fingertip on that one. Crowd reacting for something I guess we missed.
Kind of blocked out there. Beal gets inside and the roll. 29 for Bradley Beal. 110-97. Johnson curling off the top of the screen there.
Could have taken a...
Bobo swings it around.
Oh, you got to take that.
Sets up Cam.
I'm okay with that because you give it to Cam, but he just hit one as well.
Cam Johnson now with 5 off the bench in his 9 minutes. Well, you hear the chants. That's what it's all about now. Defense for this Suns team. Smith on the drive inside. Suns steal it away.
Got numbers here. Kobo did, and that's what allowed Diallo to not really get that extension he liked.
If Smith is driving it right down the floor. Smith with 19 off the bench. A wild drive inside, and Tyler Johnson able to draw the foul. That will stop the clock at 8:52 to go. Is killing. You got the likes of Walt Bellamy and the great Bernard King.
This is his team, and I know John Wall is the one that's paid the most, and he's had a lot of success with this organization. But injuries have really set him back, and that's what happens in the hierarchy of everything. Bradley Beal is proven to be that guy you can go to as a scorer, whereas John Wall has scored, but not at the rate Bradley Beal has.
Booker rising up for the long three, missing everything on that one. Tough break. Well, and the thing about Beal too, EJ, is considering kind of the way things had transpired over the last couple of years, model player, model citizen, and with the changes that they have made organizationally, he now becomes kind of the centerpiece for what they hope to be the turnaround there in Washington.
And he's a great teammate. When you have a guy that's a leader, you want him to be able to carry that heavy load of lifting.
And obviously a happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. The Suns come up short here tonight, falling 140 to 132. Don't forget the next Suns game on Fox Sports Arizona Friday Suns taking on Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks. Our coverage beginning with Suns Live at 6:30 p.m. For Eddie Johnson and Lindsey Smith, I'm Kevin Ray saying so long from downtown Phoenix, where the Suns fall to the Wizards. Now for all the highlights from tonight's game, plus TC's top 5 and a reaction from Monty Williams. Stay tuned for Suns Live with your hosts, Tom Leander and Tom Chambers.